Chat, what is up? What's good, chat? How are we feeling today? Hey guys, should I just talk like Tommy in it for the whole stream? Hey guys, hey guys. Mm, all that weird stuff. Okay, so where do we leave off? Um, 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 let's go buy some equipment first. Actually, let's say hi to Bastila.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
I have questions for you though, and they're very personal questions, Bastila. Well, that leads outside. I never knew it led outside. A mission. That's so cool. What an unknown place. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Tatooine is beautiful, guys. Wow, I didn't realize how pretty it really was until this playthrough. Okay, mission. You need new clothes.
What?
You just wear underwear, you rat. At least put on a. Just put on this. There you go. That's better.
Yes?
Please, don't disturb me. I hear that the Sith have defeated another Republic battle fleet. I do not know how much longer the Republic can last.
Until the fat lady sings, I presume. One second, guys. I gotta get my guide up.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along. I cannot render assistance. I cannot. I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Hold on. One second, guys. I cannot render assistance, citizen. Kill it yourself. We're gonna do. Actually, no, Big Z's kind of a butt. It's kind of a patch. I mean. Okay, let's go. Recommended, I guess. No, you know what? Give him this, and this, and this, and then give him awareness. He doesn't need to be a demolitions rat, right? He's just a droid.
What?
I love my prototype vibroblade. But alas, I believe it's time to kill myself.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training? You speak as if this were some foolish game. Have you no idea what is at stake? With power comes responsibility. And only by
Spider-Man!
learning discipline and sacrifice can we truly learn to master our potential. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
You're trash. She's lesbian, guys. Just for future reference. If I take off my clothes in front of the Jedi. Hey guys, what if I take off my clothes in front of you? How is Vrook Lamar taller than me? What the heck? What about Dorak? Is he taller than me? Oh no, Dorak's not taller than me. But Vrook Lamar is taller than Darth Revan. That's so stupid. Revan is not supposed to be short. Why do these two masters have last names? But Dorak does not.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past. As you wish. I will not force you to hear what I have to say, though I think it is unwise to ignore the lessons of the past. Perhaps you can return when you have more time.
I have more time.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed.
I know.
Mandalorian Wars. This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of master. We must protect over-eager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. If you
I
are
see.
seeking information on Revan, Malak, and the Sith, I will gladly recount the recent history.
I don't care. I know what happens to them. Fatty.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years, we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
I see.
As you will. I bid you welcome once more. I assume you've come so that I might continue my recounting of the recent history of the Jedi
I don't
Order.
care.
It pleases me to see a student who understands the value of history. I shall resume where we last left off. I have already told you of the war against Exar Kun and the damage it wrought upon the Republic and the Jedi Order. Even now, we are still rebuilding from that terrible conflict. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly
You
blame the
rat.
Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. As you wish. I will not... I bid you welcome once more. It pleases me to see us. When we last spoke, I had just told you of the Mandalorian invasion of 7 years ago. The Republic sent their entire fleet to do battle with this new threat. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the
This
war's
shit.
end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet.
They weren't.
All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
He got corrupted by Vitiate.
Initially, the bulk of the Sith force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. But what is more disturbing is the size of the Sith fleet itself. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at
Capture
Revan's
me.
end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from
What?
Revan's equal in strategy or
Hello.
tactics. Still, his fleet
Very.
continues to grow in both ships
Okay.
and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Your confidence is admirable, but you must guard against pride and arrogance. These lead to the dark side. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side.
Dark
You must
side.
always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Okay, guys. Sorry. Go buggy buggy boogie. Hey boogie boogie bam bam.
May the Force be with you.
Okay.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I find your quest for knowledge admirable, but I do not want to overwhelm you with the long history of the Jedi Order. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains
Oh, why
many
is that?
lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Wonder why he's so cautious.
Greetings, young apprentice. As you...
Okay, this guy's a yapper.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
Thanks.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
Why does he not speak backwards? I wonder why he doesn't speak backwards. My favorite song, guys. That's my favorite song. I hear it and I go, wow, I'm happy. I hear it, I go, wow, I'm happy.
Very well. May the Force be with you. Good evening, apprentice. A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
Master Rook.
Bastila was there. But Bastila knew the way. Is there any? Very well. Good evening. Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the masters in the council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Did you know that?
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside.
I'm gonna make her personal feelings way different.
The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from.
So she's 19 right now, so that means when the war started, they just had this like 17-year-old rat parading around doing crack with that. Oh, we can have a special thing. We can have Candace say something. So let's get Candace here. One more mission.
Good evening, apprentice.
I want to ask you some questions, Mr. Vanda.
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause.
And they beat my people so easily in battle.
Yeah, your people suck.
Fell to the dark side. It was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
What? Oh, ma'am. Okay. And mayonnaise. Just.
Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you want to know?
I knew Revan meant, and then be Revan only the way. Is there? Very well. Good evening, apprentice. Master Rook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. Is there any? Very.
Alright, Rook.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons. It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
I love his voice.
I see you insist. I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
Your quest.
Bastilla, the young Jedi holds great promise and great danger. She can do much for both the Republic and the Council. Without her skill in battle meditation, the Sith Armada would have conquered the galaxy long ago. But despite her command of the Force, Bastilla is still young. She is a Jedi, but she has not attained the rank of Master. The Council would do well to remember this before we lay the fate of the galaxy on her slender shoulders. You would do well
Slender.
to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Oh, actually, buddy, I
I
got
see
something to
you.
say to you.
Now get along then. Maybe you'll find the time to do something useful.
I am Revan. Revan is me.
I see you insist on what.
Shut up, dude.
Revan was once a promising Padawan, but ever
Padawan.
eager to learn more about the Force. Revan sought knowledge of ancient Sith magics, foolishly ignoring the dangerous lure of the dark side. When the Mandalorian invasion came, Revan seized the opportunity it presented. Many Jedi flocked to the Outer Rim to follow the charismatic young knight, and many fell under the sway of the dark side.
I know what happened.
I do not believe Revan and Malak were corrupted on the Outer Rim. They had begun their journey down the dark path long before the
No, that's
Mandalorian
not true.
threat appeared. Here on Dantooine, they discovered a sinister cave, a place where the strength of the dark side overwhelms the light. Perhaps this discovery was what first corrupted them. Or perhaps they sought the cave out because they were already corrupted. Whatever the explanation, the Order was unable to turn them back to the light. Had the Council taken more decisive action in this matter, perhaps Revan and Malak could have been stopped. But in this we failed. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Okay.
I see you. I suppose. If you find me overly critical, perhaps it is because you do not fully understand what is at stake. For 15,000 years, the Republic has brought peace and stability to the galaxy. Now, the Republic may be destroyed because we, the Jedi, have failed them. Revan and Malak were paragons of the ideals the Order seeks to uphold. Yet they succumbed to the temptations of the dark side. When Revan fell, Malak took up the mantle of Dark Lord of the Sith. Should Malak be stopped, what is to stop another Jedi from taking his place? This is the burden we Masters must carry. Only through strict training and relentless lessons can we prevent the Dark Masters from being reborn. That is why the Order can brook no failure in our apprentices and pupils. That is why I can accept nothing but perfection from you. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons.
Yeah.
I see you. If you find me now, only that you.
Shut up! Ooh, I like this. Okay, guys. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. And we are going to come back in a little bit after I watch some Olympics and play some more. I'll see you guys